G'day folks, my name's Jaiden Drought. Here we are in sunny North Otago. Behind me is the Kuhn Euromix mixer wagon. So the Euromix is Kuhn's vertical auger mixer wagon range, and this is the 33.3. So 33 cube triple auger. But the Euromix is the Kuhn variation from single, double and triple auger design. So right from 9 cube all the way up to 45 in various configurations. We've got a 180 horsepower tractor on front, and we've also got an in-cab controller which does all of the feeding with electric over hydraulic controls. Now this also has 2 scales, so the wireless scale system, so we've got a set of scales on the wagon obviously, and then we've also got one in the loaded tractor. It's also got a twin gearbox, so we've got 2 speeds, so rabbit and tortoise, and what that does is allows to chuck it into higher gear to either chop high forage mixes or to quickly increase the speed of the augers and give it a nice clean out if you want the tub completely empty. So a couple of the features in this particular machine: we've got low profile tandem axle tyres, which is on sprung, so that it gives it a nice ride, which is quite a long machine. And we've also gone for the twin side discharge, so variable discharge options. With this one for the barn, just fluffs it out the side and it just drops down nice and easy for the cows to get, and then a scraper just pushes that up. However, you can have front conveyors or just side fold down conveyors depending on what sort of troughs you're feeding into. Like I mentioned, triple auger, so you can see the indentations in the side of the mixer wagon, so that essentially each auger has its own little tub that the feed mixes and boils in between the 3 augers. That allows the feed to actually be pushed up and allows the forage and the concentrates to really be mixed together. We've also got hydraulic knives on this one, which can be inserted or taken out hydraulically from in the cab, and that just again depends on what you're mixing. So high forage diet here, we've got hay, lucerne, maize silage and grass silage, so that makes up a big portion of the mix, and then obviously concentrates go on that. But so it's quite a dry mix, however the machine's doing a very good job. This one doesn't have the anti-spill ring on top, but that is an option, and again that will just obviously keep things nice and tame. Another key part of the auger is that they have a cone insert, which is the drive for the gear from the gearbox to the auger, so that essentially the auger sits over top of that, so it's not just a flange at the bottom that the auger is bolted onto, and that gives it much more stability and also more positive drive. Each of these augers has 7 knives which are hardened and easy to either put bigger knives on or replace them once they're worn out. Apart from that, we've got 6 weigh cells and this handy chute platform up here with nice easy steps, the hydraulic jack and the wide angle drive shaft. So here, if we look at the mix quality, which is the main reason why people buy mixer wagons, this here is a very high foraged portion in the mix. So we've got a mixture of hay, grass silage, lucerne silage and maize silage. It's also the shredlage maize silage, so as you can see there's some bigger actual part of the husk and the stem left in here, so it hasn't been absolutely pulverised. The kernels have obviously, but not the actual stalk itself. So as you can see, it's a lot harder to get a finer chop and consistent mix with a high forage because it's very bulky and it boils and it actually takes a lot longer. So the Kuhn is doing a very good job here of mixing the concentrates thoroughly through it, and then as well as chopping up that high forage content nice and evenly. So it's doing a very good job. As you can see, the girls are very happy. Check out the upcoming review in the Farm Trader magazine, also the social media applications, as well as farmtrader.co.nz.